Out on the water, out on the lawn, out at the park. Great weather in store for us here today. Very fall-like. I mean, after all, we're not looking at record-setting temperatures by any means, but at least we got full sunshine across Greenville Boulevard, unlike what we did yesterday. Not a cloud to be seen in the sky for us here. Any clouds are well out over the Gulf Stream waters, and we will eventually start to see some of that moisture move back towards us here, but not until later tonight and mostly during the day tomorrow. 60s in some spots here. 57, I don't think Belhaven's updated here recently, but near that 70-degree mark across the inland spots. Very light breezes out of that northeasterly direction. Part of the reason why you saw some of those clouds offshore in the visible satellite trying to work their way back towards the coastal areas here. But very comfortable feeling out there. We've got dew points that are into the 40s and 50s, feeling just fine out there. And we're going to be looking at temperatures getting closer to average. Not quite there just yet, falling about 4 or 5 degrees shy of that there, but we'll call it within seasonable range. Overnight tonight, not quite as cold as where we were this morning, but some of these inland spots here, Greenville, Windsor, maybe with clear skies and calm winds initially early on. We may see some 40s yet again tomorrow morning, closer to that 60-degree mark, though, along the coastal areas as we do start to increase the high clouds. You can see those clouds that were over us yesterday have been pushed down to South Carolina. Now they're starting to make that return northbound, and we'll see them as we go on through the next day or two. High pressure over Virginia slides off of the coast. The clockwise flow around that starts to bring that moisture back northbound. It's all ahead of this front. You see it just showing up there across the Great Lakes, and that's going to be advancing eastbound, pulling that moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico towards us here. I think we do see increasing clouds through the day tomorrow. Maybe some showers in here first thing Thursday morning and a couple rounds moving through. The real action, though, comes with this front late to Thursday night going into early Friday morning as that front slides through. Could be a rumble of thunder not out of the question with it because another cool Canadian air mass comes right in behind it as that front quickly exits off of the coast going into the upcoming weekend. Rainfall-wise, could be looking at some brief downpours, not out of the question for us here. This is the most rainfall we've seen since Ian came through. At this point, by Friday, it'll be 2 weeks prior to that. We're also continuing to track the tropics for you here. This was the some of the moisture that got pulled out of Julia. Now possibly could develop there in the Gulf of Mexico, Bay and Campeche, not impacting us here in eastern North Carolina at all. And what we are going to be seeing impacting us is a warm-up coming our way as we go through the weekend with not really a whole lot of rainfall other than what we're going to be seeing on Thursday.